Oh my god, we're about to talk about our high school lives, which sucked!
You just spat on my finger.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Your boy Jeremy fell back with another video, and today I'm here with my friend Kristen. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Yes, beautiful.
Such a word vomit.
Hair. Why are you even talking?
I am the outside influence. I'm the great and powerful Oz.
So as you guys know, this is one of the friends that I mentioned in one of the Ranting with Sean's video, Kristen. You'll probably see her in one of those episodes. We won't tell you yet, but you know, she will be up there soon. And the subject is actually kind of interesting because it's something that we all live with. But today we're gonna tell our story, our high school stories, like all the stuff that happened in high school. And believe me, there's a lot of shit that happened back in high school. I even have my yearbook right here.
First and foremost that I would like to say about my high school experience was I was ugly. I was ugly in high school and I was awkward and I was hella depressed and sad. I was that bitch. It was just like, oh. I would skip class. I would skip hella classes. I had a small friend group. High school was just not for me, but like after I graduated, went to college, I grew up, and all these boys from high school be hitting up my DMs. Like, thank you. Next.
Oh my god. You just showed me the video today and that's all you're gonna say.
I love Ari.
Everyone loves
But anyways, high school was a time.
High school was a time. I can actually agree with you with that too, because honestly, for me, high school was, for me, just time. Like, I had friends and stuff, but like, obviously my relationships and like the people who I talked to, I didn't really care for. You know, because there's only one relationship in my life that I actually cared for when I was back in high school. And the other ones, yeah, I did care for, but then by the end of it, I was like, you know, fuck you guys, because like, breaking my heart kind of bullshit.
I didn't really like high school. I skipped a lot of classes because I felt like it was kind of useless. Fun fact, I skipped 52 days my senior year and I still graduated. Top of the class, bitch.
My senior year was kind of weird.
My senior year was pretty good. I don't know. I only have like 5 or 6 friends that I'm still really close with back in high school. And like, we're really tight. Like, even though we go to different colleges, we go back to our hometown and be like, hey, what's good?
I mean, for me, it's like, okay, so at the high school I went to, my mom worked there. We're not talking about that. But it's like, for me, everyone already knew me, especially ever since I was a kid. So when I got to high school, everyone's just like, oh yeah, you're Miss Menia's son. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, great, I can't get away with shit.
I wasn't out in high school. I mean, I told my close friends. Actually, I kind of like, no,
Were you? Wait, are we talking about if we were out in high school at this point?
Yeah, I was out. I was out. I outed myself in middle school, but I was officially out to my parents in high school.
I was officially out. My parents already knew, but I was officially out. I officially told them myself in college, but in high school, I only told like my closest friends. Like, I told my friend Emmanuel. I told my best friend Nanira. I told the closest people, like I said, my art class, because there was only like 5 people in that class.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a funny class because we barely did shit in there. But like, obviously in high school, like for me personally, it's like, yeah, okay, like, you know what they say, it's like high school happens once and then like you're never gonna think about it again. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I really do, because I prefer high school sometimes more than college.
No, people who
How
prefer.
dare you.
Okay, so I feel sorry if you get butthurt, but this is kind of like legit. People who miss high school are the people who peak too soon in high school and are fucking up in college and saying, "Oh, college is so hard. I miss high school. Those were the days." Like, listen. You peaked too high and you did not grow up. You accomplished nothing yet. I'm not talking about you, ho.
Okay. I was like, keep talking, because remember, you're sitting right next to me. You're like the lightest bitch right next to me right now.
Throw me out the window, goddamn, please end myself. Okay. Anyways, no, I'm talking about my experiences with people who I met up with back in high school, or like what I seen on Facebook. People are just like, oh my god, high school was so much easier. I miss it with all the friends and stuff. Like, maybe you peaked high in high school and you're stuck in your high school days, but yeah, you gotta grow up. And growing up does not mean you gotta be bored, annoying like adults and shit.
Yeah.
It's just like maturing, but still, you know, having fun and experiencing life. If you're stuck in your high school days and you're still hanging out with high schoolers or people younger than you, like way younger than you need to like.
I mean, I dated a girl back in high school, and when I was a senior, she was a sophomore.
Oh my.
But no, I mean, like back in high school, obviously, like I did stupid shit because obviously for me, it's like, yeah, I was under my mom's influence because like obviously she was like the principal's secretary and shit. You know, everyone was just like, oh, you're like I've said before, right? But for me, I still did my personal shit because honestly, I was just like, I'm my own person. I really am. I still did good in school, but like after school, I did the stupidest shit ever.
I was a little shit in high school, mostly to my family. Like I was a little ass bitch.
Honey,
like
you still are.
Okay, but I've gotten better.
Yeah, you have that.
Exactly. No, I was a little shit in high school. I didn't listen to anyone. I didn't do my shit. I would talk back. I would skip constantly in the middle of class.
I had a teacher who actually was just like, if you don't,
I didn't do drugs or get pregnant. I passed teen pregnancy.
Anyways, I had a teacher at one point who was just like, if you don't behave in my class and shit, which I was actually, I was just talking because, you know, like, I did finish my shit, my friends finished my shit, we were just talking, and he was like, if you don't respect what I'm telling you, I'm gonna call your mother. I legit just said, go ahead.
She works in the office.
She works in the office, go right ahead. Right? I did not care. Because you remember when we were kids, it's like elementary school, it's like, oh my god, please don't call my mom. And in middle school, it's like, oh no. Oh my god. And then in high school, we're just like, we don't give a fuck.
Go ahead, here's my phone, call her right now.
It's like, here's her phone, her social, where she works, where her location is, her single status, and all that shit. Like, at high school, we just don't care. We really don't.
Ooh, yeah, you were little. High schoolers are little shits. Don't fucking get. Oh my god. My little
For
sister,
the college students that actually date high schoolers still, because when you were in high school, you dated them, you are the stupidest kind of people.
Y'all are sad.
Y'all are the stupidest kind of people.
Find someone
I don't care if they're your sweetheart. I don't care that. Like, they're still in high school. Like, I'm happy that I broke up with my girlfriend when I left because, like, obviously, I'm happy that I broke up with her. Because when I came to college, if I was still calling her and she's still in high school, I'd be like, girl, no, what am I doing with my life?
I don't get how college people date high schoolers.
I don't either.
And I don't get how high schoolers are okay with that. It's like, oh, he thinks I'm more mature, or she thinks I'm very mature. And
If any of you say that to your girlfriends or boyfriend, that's some bullshit because none of you are mature.
If you think that your college boyfriend or girlfriend is mature, reevaluate your life, look how old you are, look how old they are, and think, are they really mature?
Because
Or are they not?
Because they're really not. Honestly, like I said, I'm
like
actually...
the reason why they're dating is because they can't get with their own age group. Obviously.
Oh my god.
They can't get it with their own age group. That's where they're going lower.
I think it's not only that, it's because their own age group knows who they are.
Yeah. It's like that guy who passes Clooney around.
It got so quiet.
We're not talking about that. Hi.
It goes
What
around
was
the
your
world
high
like
school
na 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 na.
What was your high school experience like, though?
That was total shit.
Like,
Honestly, I was that kid who wore mostly black, who didn't speak to anyone except my secluded group of friends, and no one fucking knew. Literally, it was funny because like
I can't say that. A lot of people knew me.
my
I think
like
a lot of people knew.
my like junior prom or senior prom. I think it was my senior prom.
Mm-hmm.
No wait. No,
You're-
junior prom.
you're doing great
It
with
was
life.
junior prom. No, it was junior prom. My friend, or no, it was. I'm doing so well.
You're
It
doing-
was-
You're doing so
It
well.
was one of the homecomings. My friend, my best friend, she asked her date if she could invite me over to hang out afterwards with them when they had like a little after party of their group. And he went, "Who's Sean?" And she went, and like he asked like which Sean, and she was like Sean Drake, and he was like, "Who's that?"
Oh my god.
And she's like, "He's been in middle school, like he's been at the same school as you since 7th grade." And he was like, I don't know who that dude is. And she showed a picture of me. Mind you, that year we had 3 classes together and he didn't even fucking remember me.
Oh my god.
And that happened many, many times throughout high school. Like, he's a good guy. Like, he's a nice guy. You know, he probably isn't gonna see this, nor will he probably realize that it's him. But, like,
really.
he was a nice guy. So, like, I'm not saying that, like, he's a bad person. It's just no one fucking noticed me. And then I got bullied for up until 8th grade for many reasons.
I mean,
And then I stopped taking shit, and that's when I stopped also, like, I just kind of secluded myself, talked to only, like, a certain number of people. But, like, overall, like, by the end of the year, like, people knew me. I had a wider range of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I got actually invited to a lot of grad parties, so, like, pluses.
I mean, the thing for me is, like, obviously, like, high school, like I said, I was known in high school because, not only because of the friend groups I had, like, I was friends with cheerleaders, I was friends with football players, I was friends with a lot of things, right? But most of them, like, knew me because the teachers knew me and the teachers knew my mom, and they're just like, wait, your mom is the this. And, like, most of them got in trouble a lot, so they saw my mom, and they're just like, hey, I went to your mom's office today. I was like, oh. That's why I never introduced my friends to my mom.
I never had my mom.
No, that's why I never introduced my friends to my mom. Because I knew most of them would get in trouble. You know what I mean? Because I was just like, I'm not doing that. Like, obviously, my mom knew us.
When you know your friends are pieces of shit. I'm trying to help you.
We're not going to start with any names. Ivan! But, you know.
I really didn't like bringing my friends over. In high school,
I was actually never allowed to bring my friends over.
I was, but my family be tripping. They don't know how to act natural in front of people. They wild in.
No, the reason why I couldn't is because we lived out of the county zone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
I mean, that makes sense because your mom works there.
Yeah, and the only reason why I could go or my siblings could go is because
Your
she
mom
worked
works
there.
Yeah.
You know, so there was no other way of going to another school. But I was never allowed to bring anyone over because, you know, my mom was still like, oh, you know, they could still report it and shit, and I could probably lose my job. I was like, okay, that's understandable. But me being the rebellious kid I was in high school, I did bring my friends over. I did. All of them knew where I lived. But not like me knowing my friends, they would not report me.
Why would they? Who the fuck cares if you live outside like
well,
the boundaries?
here's the thing. There are the county does.
County.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who's gonna say to the county, "Hey, this man lives out here. He's ruining everything. Tell him to go."
I don't understand what the rule is about that either. But the reason why is like we have to be cautious about that is because if you know, like me or my sister, because let's be honest, me and my sister were bitches back in high school. That's all I'm gonna say. But we lost a lot of friendships because we were real with people. Because if someone was being a bitch to us, we're gonna tell them off. That was me and my sister. But for me personally, it's like I'm gonna tell them off, but I'm not gonna invite them over to my house. The only people I actually invited over were like my closest friends.
I was actually really quiet in high school. I wouldn't tell anyone off. Like.
Oh, I would.
That's like the polar opposite of you, though.
Yeah, right?
That is the polar opposite of you.
It is. So, like,
what the fuck happened?
Good things.
Good things happen.
You came to college and
I came to college. I got away from my family.
She bloomed.
I bloomed, yeah.
Where? In what area did you bloom?
My personality and my heart.
And on that note.
But yeah, I left high school. High school was really shitty for me. I went to college. I had a rough patch, but then I bloomed out of it. I met the right people. I met the right people. I went to therapy and everything. Full disclosure, I have depression, but like that doesn't really fucking stop me.
I mean, same. Like I have depression, anxiety, and have the issues.
I'm medicated.
I don't take medicine because I don't like taking medicine. I just go to therapy. But, yeah.
Understandable.
But back to like my high school experience. Obviously, I'm just showing her because like honestly, like this is okay. Here's the thing with high school yearbooks. I don't understand why it has to be so like involved and shit. Like
for memories.
Did I pass the page with my ex in it? I probably did. But you know, obviously, it's just like there's a lot of students and stuff, right? I could understand that. But for me personally, I was just like, oh, my friend Lily. But I'm so stupid. But it's like, yearbooks have always been like this for some reason. I never liked it. I've never liked it.
I don't know. The guy who designed, or the people who designed our yearbook was like pretty damn dope. Like you download an app and you like hover over the picture with the phone and the picture would move as a video. That shit was like.
I think that's pretty cool.
Right?
Okay, now here's the thing. Back in high school, when you became a senior, obviously you took these ugly photos.
These are fake.
These ugly photos.
Those clothes are fake. I thought they were real.
Oh no, yeah. And you had a choice to choose senior quote. This was my senior quote, which is stupid. There is no limit to happiness.
I didn't get a senior quote.
Yeah, we didn't have that either.
I know.
Did y'all have a boat party?
Boat party?
Yeah, after like you graduate.
Fucking rich ass white people, I swear to God.
Did
My
you?
school was ratchet. You think we had the funds for that?
Did you guys have your prom at the Mariachi Bridge in DC?
Get the fuck out of here. I'm going home. I remember Snapchat. That shit was so fun. I would have Snapchat wars in the physics class all the way in the back when I was a junior. My friends and I would be like in the court, in the back, like it's 4 of us right here. Be like, oh, we're gonna steal each other's pictures and be like, oh my god.
I remember back in freshman year.
So fun.
I remember back in freshman year when Vine was a popular thing. Like a bunch of people in my bio class would take Vines instead of actually doing their work. So.
I had this one teacher I really liked. It's Miss Lazar. She was my biology teacher, I think, my freshman year of high school. She let me do anything I wanted in class because she knew I was smart as fuck. Like it was okay for me to like sleep in her class. Like she was like, I'm not worried about you. I know you're gonna get your work done. And at the end of the year, she bought me a breakfast sandwich, and it was so sweet.
You're making me hungry by talking about food.
I'm so sorry, but like she was like one of the sweetest teachers I still think about to this day. Like I know people are like, oh, she's so bipolar, she's such a bitch. Like no, it's just she's really cool, really chill. Just get on her good side and do your work.
Yeah.
But most of the teachers were dicks.
I can agree with that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stuff. We'll have Ranting with Sean. Here he is right now. And she'll be in one of those episodes, obviously. And, yeah, honestly, do you have anything you want to say, Sean?
Follow my IG.
Yeah, I'll put her Instagram down below in the, and the crotch. I don't fucking know.
Description, you mean?
Yeah, description.
Crotch.
I was thinking of Shane Dawson. I was thinking.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
200.
I want to do it. I want to do it. Ah!
Get out of my picture, you bitch. You bitch.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, down right here in the description.
Live your life to the extent. Follow your dreams. JMFL out.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Yay, video! I'm gonna go home now and eat because I'm hungry.
Oh.